Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I want to thank you for tuning in to Up Close and Personal with Angela on behalf of Aspiring Authors Magazine. I want to thank you for tuning in. And if you would, please share this across your social media influence. Circle of influence, if you would please. I'm gonna allow my guest. I have an amazing guest here today. She's an author. I'm gonna allow her to come up and share just a little bit about who she is. Let me bring her up. Hello. Hi. How are you?
Hello. Hey, Angela. Hey, everyone. My name is
How are you
Shanine.
today?
My name is Shanine. So I
If you
guess
would
I'll
just share a little bit
introduce
about
my.
yourself.
Huh?
If you would just share just a little bit about yourself, please.
Okay. Okay. So a little bit about me. So I don't know what happened with Angela, but I am an educator. I am an author. I am a coach. I am the host of the Reaching While Teaching podcast. I published my book, Reaching While Teaching, An Educator's Guide to Impacting and Transforming Lives, earlier this year in May, and it has been doing amazing. I've been getting a lot of sales and also just been helping authors in the process of how to understand how to market their book and the process of self-publishing, because that is the route that I did take. And I'm just excited for this interview. I'm not sure what happened with the connection with Angela. Okay, she looks like she's coming back on now.
No, I'm here. I was
Okay.
giving you an opportunity to share a little bit about yourself, and I was giving you the screen so that you could have the screen by yourself. That's
I
all I was
can't
doing.
I can't hear anything you're saying. Okay, say maybe now. What were you saying?
I was saying I was giving you the screen so that you could share by yourself. So, because I could hear you
Oh,
fine,
okay. I was
and
like,
there was no problems. I was hearing everything you were saying. I was giving you the screen so that you could share, so there would be no interruptions because everything was flowing just fine. Can you hear me?
oh, you were get okay, so you were letting me share. Okay, okay. It still sounds a little scratchy,
I
but
can hear
I was
you.
able to
You
make
can hear
out.
you. People can hear you. I mean, they hearing all of this. They
Okay,
can hear it. I'm on. I'm on. I'm watching this.
okay, alrighty. So yeah, that's about me. I love what I do. My brand is called Reaching While Teaching. My website is www.shaninealacia.com. Basically, I have a self-publishing course that kind of walks you through the steps of how to self-publish your book and also marketing, because I think sometimes as authors, we think that the hard work is writing the book and getting it published. No, that's just the beginning. After that, we literally have to be our own marketer. Unless you hire someone on, that's fine. I mean, like I help authors with marketing as well, but at the end of the day, I want to teach them the strategies and the skills on how to market their book in the best way possible. Yay, I'm glad you can hear me. Thank you, Patrice. So that's what I do. I'm also the host of my podcast. It's called the Reaching While Teaching podcast. I just love really helping people. I guess it's the educator, the teacher in me. So I give like beneficial and practical advice on how we can just go about living our best life. Topics ranging from self care, um, really anything, relationships, family, really anything that we deal with in life, we talk about on my podcast. And I'm just glad to be here. How long have I been writing? I've been writing for a long time. So, funny story, I actually started out rapping. Yeah. I used to be a rapper when I was younger. I started rapping and writing like in middle school. Yeah, in middle school. And then in high school, I kind of took it a little more serious. Then when I went to college, I actually was doing poetry and rapping. I was in a group. Me and my friend, we were doing like inspirational rap. And I was just like, okay, enough of the rapping. And then like I just been writing since, just like kind of just writing poetry, writing blogs, writing different things. And then like 3 years ago, I would say God gave me the vision that I need to publish a book. He said, what made you become an author instead of a rapper? It's funny because my husband, he's actually into music. He produces music. He also raps. He sings as well. So I'm just like, I feel like I was like, you got this covered. You can handle that. And I don't know. I think I kind of grew out of it in my classroom. I still use I don't want to like just put my gifts away because I do feel like I'm gifted, like musically inclined. I could put words together, make it creative. So I do that with my students. I teach eighth grade. So I still use my skills. However, I felt more drawn to becoming an author and like writing. I don't know. I wanted to do that instead. Okay, so share a little bit about your book. Um, so my book is called Reaching. I don't know why I should have had it right here, but I'm at work. This was a crazy week, guys. But I my book is called Reaching While Teaching, an educator's guide to impacting and transforming lives. So the book was more so when I made the book, it was tailored like for educators, anyone working in the field of education, young kids, older kids, college professors, tutors, anyone dealing with education. It was kind of just to encourage people, give them the practical advice, the tips that they need. It's filled with like daily prayers as well in the book. Um, so that's kind of the gist of it. So it's called Reaching While Teaching because I think it's important for, especially if you're a teacher, if you're an educator, if you're trying to impact someone, like you want to reach them. So you don't want to just like, I feel like the relationship you have with people is very important. You have to understand that you're impacting people. So that's kind of the gist of the book. And so many people have been telling me that using my educational background, really anyone can apply some of the things I'm saying because it talks about being the best you possible, not allowing others to kind of influence you. When I first came into education, a lot of teachers were like, "Oh, you should do this. Never smile the first week of school." Different things and trying to, make you think like them. So like one chapter, my favorite chapter is just become the best you possible. So really tapping into who you are, your gifts, your talents, your abilities, and giving you practical ways to do that. So another question says, how can we reach out to you? You can reach out to me. I'm very friendly. I am on Instagram, Facebook with the same name, Shanine Alacia. So my name that's on here. I mostly use my first and my middle name for everything. But on my book has Shanine Alacia Young. You can reach out to me on my website, www.shaninalacia.com. And that's where I kind of have more information about me, my business called Reaching While Teaching. I have more information about my course, more information about my book, just more information about me. You can subscribe to my site, and I send out like encouraging emails every week and also let you guys know what's going on with me. So, yeah. And my email is reachingwhileteaching@gmail.com. 2020 for me has been very, let's see. It's been kind of all over the place. It's been like a mix of emotions, but honestly, I would say I feel like I needed this year. This year allowed me, and I feel like a lot of people, to kind of reset and kind of reevaluate and think like what and understand what really matters to them. So I was able to actually was it correct term? I actually made my business official. So I got it registered. Yes, that's what I was looking for. I got it registered with the state this year, and I actually published my book this year during the pandemic. I got it published. I actually introduced it on Mother's Day because it seemed like a baby, like I was carrying for like 3 years. So I introduced it on Mother's Day and then started selling it in like 2 weeks later. So it's been an interesting year. I would say a lot of things that it's been a year of birth. A lot of things have been birthed out. And one thing I would share to inspire others is bet on yourself. So if you're going to bet on anything else, bet on yourself, because you guys are filled with so much gifts, talents, ideas, creativity. You're equipped with strategies, skills. You have everything you need to be successful and to do amazing things in life. So bet on yourself. A lot of times we don't accomplish things because we kind of doubt that we can do it. And I want to encourage you to just bet on yourself. Like, go ahead and try those dreams, those aspirations you have. Why not go after it now? Stop looking at like everything negative and saying, well, I don't have this, so I can't. Like, what do you have? Start with what you have and build on it and grow. And I just want to encourage you guys that you can do as much as you want. You can accomplish as much as you want in 2021. So go into the year with great expectations. I know 2020 was kind of crazy, but I want to encourage you that there are better days ahead. What does the word power mean to you? The word power, um, it just means like you can accomplish things. Like you have the power to accomplish things. Like once you make up your mind, like nothing. First of all, everything starts in your mind. So once you have your mind made up, then I feel like you have the power within you. I'm looking at the dots after, so I'm sure it's supposed to be an acronym. I don't know an acronym for it. Maybe you push on.
No, you good. You good. It's done like that because I have an acronym for it. That's why it's like that. But I always ask people what power mean. Because I want to get their perspective on what that word means. And because God revealed to me, like He dropped into my spirit, like He broke down each letter. You can't hear me?
I'm trying. I can't.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you saying a little bit, but it's like I can't make out anything you just said. I know I heard you say empowerment, I think, and that's like the only
Power.
word.
What
Power.
power
Okay.
meant?
Okay. I hear you now.
Can you hear me now? Okay, so can you hear me now while I'm talking? Can you still hear me? Okay, so power, he downloaded that word to me, like literally the P, the O, the W, the E, the R. He gave me 12 words. I put it in a calendar. I'm gonna show you. Like literally, I didn't understand it when it was happening. But so the P stands for position, the O stands for overcome, the W stands for being a willing vessel, the E stands for empowerment, and the R stands for resilience.
I like that. I like that. I like that. That's deep.
So
That's
yes,
deep. Okay.
it is, and everything that you were saying today. People need to learn how to tap into that's in the inside of them. And know
Mm-hmm.
that they have power.
Mm-hmm.
And I thank you. I thank you for coming on. I thank you for birthing that book. Because a lot of people they they have a message. They have something that they need to get out, and they'll hold on to it and,
Mm.
and won't share it. And
That's a
I truly believe that people, if people can see your journey, they can see your mess become a message. Because with me, it was my mess. It was my
mm.
mess. My mess became a message to share with other people so that they wouldn't have to go through the things that I went through in my life, the things that I endured in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to just be on here telling people the word. I want to be a living example. I want people to know that things are gonna come. But
Mm.
it even though if they come, you have to know, and you still have to have faith that God is already working it out, or that it has already been worked out. Because he had a plan for you. Jeremiah 29
Mm-hmm.
and 11, he said he had a plan for you to prosper you, for you to be good health, so you'd have hope in the future. So every word, his words cannot return to him void. So I stand on his word when I can't stand on nothing else. I listened to this lady minister one day, and she said, I'll trust him even when I can't trace him. She said, I'll trust him even when I can't see him. And that's why I am in my life, and people saying right now to me, they like, my brother passed away on yesterday, but because I know my brother's journey,
Oh man.
I know my brother's journey. I know my brother's at peace. I know the 25 years that my brother suffered. So I know his
Mm-hmm.
journey. I cried. I cried when I got the call on Friday, preparing me for yesterday. But I let it out
Mm.
then because I know this journey. The spirit didn't tell me nothing different.
Mm-hmm.
When it was just like a calmness came over me.
Mm.
I've been wrestling. I've been sleepless for weeks now, since probably December the 1st, a little bit before that. I was able to
Wow.
rest. I was able to
Mm.
rest. I was able to get sleep.
That's God. That's God. That's all God.
So I come on here and I do what I do because the faith system I have is, I believe, everybody believe, so much is going on right now in 2020. Got everybody thinking, everybody want to believe this, everybody want to believe. My faith system is set up to believe in Jesus Christ. That's what I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I had someone call me yesterday, you know, and question. They literally was questioning, do I believe in Jesus? Why? Have I done something that makes you believe otherwise? I say I say what I do and I do what I say.
Mm.
You don't, do you hear me saying anything
Mm-hmm.
other than Jesus? Do you see me living any other way? She said, "Oh no." She said, "I was just
Mm.
wondering what was." No, you don't have to wonder. My life is a living example. Ain't
Mm.
nothing nobody told me, and I'm not telling nobody to do nothing that I don't do myself. And I know you have to go because I know you are working, and I thank you. I thank you for
Oh,
sacrificing and
thank
coming on and sharing a little bit about yourself. Again, before you leave, I want you to share how individuals can get in contact with you again so that they can reach out to you.
Oh, thank you so much. I really enjoyed this. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you all for watching as well. You can connect with me on my website, ShanineAlacia.com, or on Instagram or Facebook. The name's right here, Shanine Alacia. Or you guys can email me as well, reachingwhileteaching@gmail.com. I look forward to hearing from you, connecting with you. I love connecting with authors, people, podcasters, anyone. I like connecting with you guys, and I pray that you guys will have a blessed rest of your day and a blessed week and continue to be encouraged. And you as well, Angela. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Amen, amen. And that's what we do over here. We like to network, we like to collaborate, we like to partner. That was one of the reasons why I started doing everything that I do. Because I know that people have purpose, and when people don't know how to do things, they will shy away from doing things. And if you know how to do something, don't sit on your gift. Share it, because you can't take none of this with you. And when you get before him, is he gonna say, "Well done, my good and faithful servant"? No, not if you
Mm-hmm.
holding all that you should have been sharing. Somebody said something to me on Sunday. I interviewed this lady Sunday before last, and she
Mm.
said, "You know what?" She said, "When I was not in the will of God and I was doing all of this stuff out of the will of God," she said, "Just imagine how many lives I was supposed to impact that I didn't get to impact." She said, "Just imagine how many lives I messed up." And I thought about that thing. So now we need to be trying to
Mm.
ask God how we can reset. How we can reset. We wake up every day and he say, renew your mind, renew your heart. We doing that, but now we need to ask him, how can we reset so that we can go back and get those that we may have lost because we were lost.
Mm.
The blood is on our
That's good.
hand.
That's good.
It's on our hand. Whether we want to accept the fact that we were accountable or not, we are accountable.
Mm-hmm.
The word is the word, and he tells you when you become accountable. And when you become accountable, you become accountable. And if it's 13, it's around 13 when we become accountable for that we do. If I'm not mistaken, I think
I
it's
think
around 13. So from 13 on, I got a lot of
12 months.
making up. I got a lot of making up because I did a lot of wrong. So I got a lot of resetting to do. And that's what I want. I want him to reset me so I can get back on that path that he wanted me on, not on the path that I wanted to be on. And I'm trying to help people not do the things that
Amen.
I'm trying to help people not do the things that we done to get off that path. But
Mm-hmm.
I thank you. I thank you so much. I thank you so much for coming on. Um, if there's anything that I can do to
Thank,
assist you on your journey, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm always here to assist. So I want you to have a great day and enjoy the rest of your
thank
week.
you.
Thank
You too.
you. I
You
want to thank you
too.
guys for tuning
Bye.
in. Bye bye. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Up Close and Personal with Angela on behalf of Aspiring Authors Magazine. I tell you, I truly was blessed by today. If you guys were blessed, please share this in your circle of influence. Again, I thank you guys for tuning in. I will be right back tomorrow. I don't know who my guest is tomorrow, but I'll be right back tomorrow at 12 noon. So join me tomorrow at 12 noon. And thank you guys, everyone that has been praying for me and my family. Thank you guys so much for praying for us during this time. I truly believe in the word of God. And to be absent from the body is to be present with the Father. So just continue to pray for comfort for my family.